Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk a little bit about the health benefits of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil in particular. Um, I've been taking this stuff for probably about 4 months, 4 to 5 months. Put it in a protein powder in the morning or before I go to bed. And I can tell you that I feel a lot better in my skin. My eyes don't get as dry. I don't have as much inflammation in some joints, and I had nasal surgery a while back, and I always get inflammation on this side of my nose. But the olive oil has helped that. Olive oil is a strong anti-inflammatory. Uh, it's actually been compared to ibuprofen in that regard. Uh, so it's a natural anti-inflammatory, if you will. Works real well, and there are tons of benefits for that olive oil provides. I'm going to kind of go over those for you. And yeah, so here we're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, especially. That's the type you want to look for. There are many, many different brands. First cold press is usually the best. I think that might be the only type that's available in an extra virgin. I'm not sure, but number one, olive oil is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats. 24% of the oil is saturated and omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. But 73% of fatty acid in olive oil is monounsaturated fat called oleic acid, which is extremely healthy. It's believed to help reduce inflammation and may have beneficial effects on genes linked to cancer. It's also excellent for cooking because it is quite resistant to high heat. Olive oil contains large amounts of antioxidants. Apart from its beneficial fatty acids, it contains modest amounts of vitamin E and vitamin K, but it's loaded with powerful antioxidants. They are biologically active and fight disease. Also, olive oil has strong, as I said earlier, anti-inflammatory properties. This I can attest to on a personal level. It has definitely done that for me. Has been compared to, it's actually the oleic acid, I believe, that is responsible. Well, actually, the oleocanthal, which has been shown to work similar to ibuprofen to some regard. Naturally, you probably get it without the side effects of ibuprofen. I can't stand ibuprofen. It makes me feel weird. But also, these antioxidants inhibit some genes and proteins that drive inflammation. So, olive oil may help to prevent stroke. We all know what a stroke is, but actually the relationship between olive oil and the risk of stroke has been studied extensively. And the bottom line is there are many studies showing that people who consume olive oil have a much lower risk of developing stroke, second biggest killer in developed countries. Olive oil is protective against heart disease. Again, people that eat a lot of olive oil, the Mediterranean diet in particular, they have reduced risk of heart disease. This is proven. Lowers inflammation, protects LDL cholesterol from oxidation, improves the function of the lining of the blood vessels, and may help prevent unwanted blood clotting, which is what a stroke is essentially. Lowers blood pressure. I can attest to that as well. And also, in one study, olive oil reduced the need for blood pressure meds by 48%. That's insane. Olive oil does not cause weight gain or obesity. Eating fat does not make you fat, people. It really does not. Excessive amounts of calories in the form of carbohydrates is usually what makes you fat. So consuming a lot of olive oil was not linked to increased weight. Olive oil may help fight Alzheimer's. This is pretty cool. One of the key features of Alzheimer's is a buildup of beta amyloid plaques inside the brain. The Mediterranean diet helped improve that. Olive oil may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, which is skyrocketing now because of the diet, the American diet in particular. People on the Mediterranean diet, which is high on olive oil, had a 40% reduced risk of type 2 diabetes. Antioxidants in olive oil have strong anti-cancer properties. Again, this stuff is great. Helps to prevent cancer. Fights cancer, actually. Olive oil can help treat rheumatoid arthritis, and I can attest to this as well. My joints feel 10 times better with consuming olive oil. And in particular, when you combine it with fish oil, it works very well at doing that. Olive oil has antibacterial properties. Contains many nutrients that inhibit or kill harmful bacteria. Test tube studies go on to show this. It actually is effective against 8 strains of bacteria, 3 of which are resistant to antibiotics. So it resists bacteria that antibiotics cannot. That's crazy. Bottom line, extra virgin olive oil has antibacterial properties. It does a ton of stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Add it to your diet. On a personal level, I highly recommend it.